So what's going on, guys? It's your boy Y.U.S.M.B, and today I'm presenting you guys with another story time. I haven't dropped a story time in in the past 3 weeks. I'm sorry for that. Your boy, honestly, I don't even know what to say for it. It's just been 3 weeks. Fuck it, you feel me? But as you guys can see on the title, yes. Why was I pointing up if whatever? As you guys can see on the title, I caught my girlfriend cheating on me, and there's possibly going to be proof if I could find the proof, because it was a long time ago. If I find the proof, it will be on the screen. And yes, a while ago. So now y'all know that that was my recent girlfriend, not my now. You feel me? So I hope you guys do enjoy today's video overall. If you do, make sure to drop a like, comment in the comment section box below, subscribe if you're new and enjoy the content, and let's all right into this.
These bitches about me, I don't like to fuck. It's either bread or some head if I'm pulling up. If I ain't pulling up in force, put that muscle up. And I don't really like to dance, I prefer a truck.
This all started back in June. It was a little bit after I had graduated from high school, because I did graduate May 31st and then my ceremony was June 15th. So it was between that. I think it was like June 5th, June 6th, somewhere around there. So in the beginning of June, this girl ended up hitting me up, and this was my girlfriend, you know, later on after the fact. So she hits me up and she was like, do you have any friends with dreads? Now, before this even occurred, we were actually friends for like a cool month on Facebook. I think I added her back in May. Okay, and I actually had hit her up like as soon as she ended up adding me on Facebook, and I was like, what's good? Because I felt like I knew her, but then again I didn't. But I just want to confirm it. She didn't end up responding, whatever, you feel me? So a month later she ends up responding, and she asked me if I had friends with dreads, and I was like, no. And I was like, why? And she was like, because I'm trying to plug my friend. And I was like, do you need a plug? And she was like, no. And I was like, I mean, a 6'2" light skin with a 4'11" beautiful female, I don't know, you feel me? I was talking my shit. So as soon as I said that, I instantly got her off rip, and we just started talking, etc, etc. And you know, I think we were talking for like what, 2 days straight, and then out of nowhere she just stopped responding to me. I'm like, what the hell? And I actually figured out what happened. What happened was she had blocked me and muted our conversation on Messenger. So if I sent her a message on Messenger, she wouldn't see it. And also if she did see it, it would be on mute, so nobody would get the notification until she, you know, clicked on the app. And then I actually had ended up going on her Facebook, and she actually had a nigga when we were, you know, starting to talk. And I was like, so you're cheating on that nigga with me? I was like, what the fuck? I actually ended up calling AJ, and I was like, bro, I'm talking to this girl on the book, and she cheating on this nigga with me. And you know, they were actually on and off, as I should say, because when I was on Facebook, when I was looking through the timeline and shit, they were, like, their relationship was so weird. Like, I remember she had put single on one of her posts, and then I clicked on the thread, and they were just having a full-blown conversation in the comment section. They ended up getting along at the end of the thread, saying, I love you too. I was like, what the actual hell? So I'm like, okay, they clearly back together. So I just stopped hitting her up. I could say after my graduation, it was still on my graduation day. After my graduation, I was at dinner with my family. I was like, so you got a boyfriend, huh? She didn't reply. I was like, clearly yes, you know. Then she ended up responding a whole day later talking about no. I was like, what the heck? What is going on? Now, honestly, me telling this story is not really that like off, because 9 times out of 10, everybody's relationships start with social media. That's how y'all get in contact in the first place. So this is honestly kind of natural. Back in the day, this wasn't natural nor normal. You would have to have met your girlfriend in person. Like, that shit wasn't cut back in the day. Time just goes by, and this is now cool. I don't know how, but anyway, she ended up replying back saying no. And I was like, oh, okay. And I didn't, how can I explain this? I wanted to give this a chance just because I didn't know their story. Now, it seemed like she was cheating on that nigga. That's what I saw. It seemed like she was cheating on that nigga. But I didn't I didn't want to persuade it like that. I wanted to give it a chance. I didn't want to jump to conclusions. I'm not the type of nigga to jump to conclusions. You know, I've never been like that. I'm one of the chillest niggas ever. Like, when it comes up to me dating a female, she has nothing to worry about. I don't cheat. I don't do anything, to be honest. I literally just be chilling. So, that's why 9 times out of 10, that's why females be trusting me, for real, for real. If you don't trust me, something's just wrong with you, because I don't be doing nothing, honestly. But yeah, man, I decided to give it a chance, and when she said no, I was like okay. And then out of nowhere, the following day, she ended up sending me news, my nigga, like out of the blue. I was confused. So after she had sent me them motherfuckers, I was like, what the fuck, LMAO? I should start cracking up. And then she was like, don't hold me. I'm like, we barely talk. I was so confused. I was like, let me play this off. I was like, I'm not holding you. I'm just surprised, that's all. And then after I said that, she was like, I thought we were talking. And I'm just like, what, since when? I was just so confused, bro. You just have no idea. I was so confused. But I was like, fuck it, to be honest. At that time, I just didn't give a fuck about nothing. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a chance. At that point, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna just let this go with the flow. She said that we were talking. I guess that's the case. I really don't know. I was just like, okay, fuck it. I guess we're talking. You know, that's how it was. You know, y'all know how shit be happening and you don't know what the fuck going on, but they just like, fuck it. I'm just let that shit happen because it's not really nothing bad. It's actually in a positive way, and you just like, fuck it. You know, that was me. I was like, fuck it, whatever. You know. So yeah, we were talking for like a good 2 to 3 weeks, and between those few weeks, her best friend ended up adding me on Facebook, and I was like, why is her best friend adding me on Facebook? Like, this is. Like, what is this? You know, so I end up adding her and shit. And this was around the same time that I was about to go to a house party. My cousin's friend's house party and shit. The shit was turned, to be honest. But yeah, this was around the time that I was going over there. And I had asked my girl if she wanted to go to that house party. And she was like, yeah, I'll go. She did not end up going. She actually ended up spending me. And if you guys have no idea what that means, she basically said she was going to end up going somewhere and then didn't end up going. Just literally dropped it. Didn't tell them, and didn't tell nobody at all. Didn't even tell the person that asked them if they were going to go. You know, just completely dropped it. And you know, there was a few times that she did that. Like, I'll ask her, oh, you want to go somewhere? She'd be like, sure. Or she'll be like, oh, I'm about to pull up to your house. And then she never do it. And you know, she just wouldn't respond, or not even respond. She just wouldn't talk to me for like a good like 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, and then come back out of the blue acting like everything cool. Like, that shit wasn't even cool, bro. Like, there was I think she spent me like a good 10 times. And honestly, she's made me like that to the point where if somebody spin me, I'm gonna get mad as fuck, because that shit not even cool. You know, she basically wasted all my tokens when it came up to people spinning me. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. If a nigga do that now, you getting blocked, my nigga. You getting cussed out, then blocked. Simple. So yeah, she ended up spinning me that night. And her best friend DM'd me on Messenger. And I was like, the fuck? She basically exposed her best friend for cheating on me. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, why would she do that? And you know, I don't know. I kind of had to believe it because it was her best friend, you know. And you know, she has claimed that they don't fuck with each other no more. But if that's the case, why would you do this? You know, why would you try to ruin something that, you know, what's going on in her life and stuff? You know, if you really didn't fuck with her, you would just drop everything and just stop fucking with her. But instead, you do that. So I was just like full-blown confused. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just stop talking to her. I'm gonna just say fuck it, etc., etc. So after that night ended, some told me to confront the situation. You know, it was around like 2 or 3. I was already at home. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just confront the situation. So I ended up messaging, you know, my girl and shit. And I'm like, what is this? And she basically told me, oh, this isn't true. This was on my 16th birthday. Cause like the best friend had sent me a photo of her cheating as well. She was basically saying, oh, this was on my 16th birthday, this is fake, she did this so she could ruin what I have and stuff like that. And I believed her, you know, because there was like a little bit of hatred that I was seeing when her best friend was messaging me. So I was like, okay, I believe you, you know, and it's my girl. Why would you believe your girl, you know? So we ended up doing this again. We ended up getting back together and shit. And a week later, she wanted me to do a prank on my mom. Okay. Now y'all know this prank. I dropped it on the channel. It was called I Got My Girlfriend Pregnant Prank. I think it was either I got a girl pregnant prank on mom or I got my girlfriend pregnant prank. Either way it goes, it was a pregnant prank. You know, I dropped it like, when did I drop that hoe? Like 3-4 months ago? My mom snapped. She was like, she need to get an abortion. She went off, dude. If y'all didn't see the prank, I'll leave it at the top of the description. She wanted me to do that prank, and you know, after I did the prank, she wanted me to send her the video before I actually dropped it on the channel. Now, before I sent her the video, because I had to crop it and everything, there's a few things that my mom has said. Okay, I told her a few of the things that my mom said, and then I also said, do not get mad at what my mom said. I literally said this, do not get mad. She was like, okay, send me the video. I sent her the video and she still got mad. I'm like, nigga, didn't I tell you not to get mad? It's like, what the fuck? And then it's crazy because she got mad at a prank that she wanted me to do on my mom. How you gonna get mad at a prank that you wanted me to do on my mom? It just don't make any sense. If you asked for it, why you mad? It's just like, and I told you half of the stuff that she said, and I told you not to get mad, and then you got mad anyway. I'm just like, she be setting up these arguments. So then, you know, it was hard for us to even communicate, because she was going in on my mom, like real shit though, and it was like so disrespectful. We would be in the messages, she would just be going off on my mom, talking about, oh fuck her, da, 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 da. I'm like, calm down, it's not even that serious. You knew this was coming. Me telling my mom that you pregnant and I'm only 17, like, come on, bro. Any mom would react like that. Well, any black mom that I know, you know, if you black, yo, for every black person watching my video right now, wouldn't your mom spaz out the way my mom did? And if that's not the case, your mom isn't fully black, because my mom snapped. She was sitting down on the damn floor snapping. I thought she was about to beat my ass. But yeah, man, our relationship slowly was departing. And then sometimes it would come back up, and then it would go back down. Come back up, go back down. And you know, it was stressful as hell, to be honest. And she just held that in for a whole week or two. What my mom said. I told her to get over it. We've had so many conversations with her getting over it. She just wouldn't get over it. And I'm like, you asked for it. How you gonna get mad at something that you asked for? It just doesn't make any sense. What is wrong with you? Like, what, 2 weeks after that? Yeah, 2 weeks after that, my cousin had came over. We were supposed to go over her house to scoop her and then go somewhere. Or, you know, we were just gonna go to her house and chill, because she was, you know, babysitting her niece and shit. And I'm like, okay, we could go over there and stuff like that. Now, at this point, she spent me so many times that it's just like, what the fuck? And I kind of saw this coming, but then again, I still gave it hope. You know, because she was at home, you know, she said I could come. She told her mom about me, a little bit about me at that, and you know, I was like, okay, so we getting on the right pace, we getting on the right track, you know. So my cousin came over, and I had texted my girl. I was like, okay, I'm about to come over. She didn't respond back. I'm like, are you seriously doing this again? So I'm like, you know what? I'm just done with you, for real. Like I was literally done with her. I didn't want to deal with that no more. And then my cousin was like, hey bro, like we should call her and see if she answered the phone for me, because she wasn't answering the phone for me, and she wasn't answering my text messages. So I was like, okay, we could call her. So I gave him her number and shit. She answered the phone. This nigga AJ, now before she had answered the phone, I was like, bro, play it off, act like you want to beat my ass or something. And he was like, alright, bet. So she answered the phone. He's like, I'm about to beat your boyfriend ass. And she was like, who my boyfriend? And then he had said my name, and she was like, I'm single, I don't know what you're talking about. And then she had hung up the phone. Me and him just looking at each other like, damn bro, she don't even claim me and stuff. Now at this point, I'm just laying down, I'm like, damn, that shit is bold. And what, 20 minutes later, me and him had went downstairs and sat in his car and shit. and he was on the phone with his girl at the time. That's not his girl anymore, but he was on the phone with his girl at the time, video calling her. And I was just thinking, I was like, I should call her, you know. And he was like, go ahead. So I called her, and she just ended up spazzing on me. She was like, why you give him my number, shit like that. And I'm like, honestly, I just didn't care, for real, because you spent me so many times. You did this and that. You just do too much. Like, she was a difficult ass female, bro. Like, she made my damn head hurt. And in the middle of her arguing with me, I just hung up the phone. I was like, I can't deal with her, bro. Like, dude. Now, I'm one of those niggas that will always try with a female. It doesn't matter how difficult you are. But if it continues, I'm gonna have to let you go, because that shit is just ridiculous. I was damn near about to have a stroke. Like, what the fuck? She was, bro, something was like mentally wrong with her, dude. I'm gonna be honest. And you know, after I had hung up the phone, me and AJ, we just started chilling in the car, and then he ended up leaving. I went back upstairs, and then I felt guilty. I don't know why I felt guilty, but I was like, I shouldn't have hung up the phone on her. I felt bad. So I ended up calling her back, and we talked for a cool hour about the situation, and that was it. Now, a few days later, she had either texted me or called me, and she was like, oh, I think it would be best if we have a break. Now, I'm like, what the hell? Why do you want a break? You know? And you know, I don't really take breaks. Breaks aren't, they are a real thing. I don't believe in breaks. You know, so I'm like, clearly she's cheating on me. Now check this out. 3 weeks ago, we're in this time where she said she needed a break. Let's go back 3 weeks. Let's go back to 3 weeks ago. I hopped on Facebook. There was a nigga. He had posted on her Facebook talking about, oh, I love you, you're the best girlfriend ever, stuff like that. And I actually hit her up, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? And she was like, I don't know who the fuck it is. You want me to block him? I was like, yeah, block him. She never blocked him. I didn't really take it, I didn't take it too seriously. I was like, I mean, if she don't want to block him, she don't want to block him, because he did end up deleting the post and shit. So I was like, he clearly scared. You know, I thought he was like one of them weird ass niggas that just didn't know the girl. He just started expressing his feelings to her for no fucking reason. So comes to find out, she was talking to that nigga the entire time we were together. And the reason I know this is because after she had said, oh, we should have a break, I had hopped on Facebook. The nigga that she was talking to or together with while she was together with me, she was all up on his Facebook post. He was all up on her Facebook post. She was liking it, responding back with heart faces and motherfucking kiss emojis and heart. And it's just, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, that shit is bold. You feel me? Now, what I thought was she had hopped in a relationship a few days after us, but no, she been in a relationship with that nigga. And I'm like, damn, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, she a full-blown hoe. Like, she is a hoe, bro. And you know what's crazy? When she told me that, oh, we should have a break, she will always hit me up every day talking about, oh, I love you, I miss you so much, da-da-da-da-da, while she in a relationship with that nigga. I'm like, this girl is a mess, bro. Like, she is a mess. For real, for real. So, a few days later, my nigga DeAndre and I, we decided to troll her ass. I was like, bro, make a fake Facebook and start, you know what I'm saying? Just start calling her out on her bullshit. And she ended up saying, she was like, oh, you could have, me. She said, to DeAndre, she was like, oh, you could have, the dude that she was messing with and me. She was like, I really don't care, because she thought DeAndre was a female. Like, you know how those girls be, they end up making fake accounts to hit up you know, a girl just because they want that nigga, you know. So that wasn't even the case. We was just on some trolling shit. I could say that was kind of childish, but that shit was kind of funny at the same time. Plus, I was bored as hell, to be honest. So that's the main reason I did that. But yeah, after that, it was raps. And then, a month later, I ended up meeting my motherfucking queen, bro. My queen bee, bro. And actually, while me and my girl, when we was in the talking stage, we was in the talking stage at this point. This was like in August. The girl that I was fucking with before my girl now, the one that we just been talking about the entire time. She hit me up talking about, oh, you can't hit me up, and why didn't you pay my Netflix bill? I'm like, I told my girl that, and she like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Just like, what do you mean? Why didn't I pay your bill? Like, who are you? We have no type of relationship anymore. We're not together. You're not mine. You are associate now. I have nothing to do with you. Why you hit me up like we still talking something? And what you mean pay your fucking Netflix bill? I'm not about to. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what the hell? But yeah, man, now we're in the present, and I'm feeling marvelous, nigga. Fuck is you saying, man? After all of the relationships that I've went through, all of the girls, I finally found the one, bro. Time will only tell, but I hope this is the last. Real shit. But yeah, this is going to be the end of today's story time. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said before in the beginning, drop a like, comment in the comment section box below. Subscribe if you're new and enjoy the content. We're on the road to 100K subscribers. Once you subscribe, you're officially part of the Y.U.S.M.B Nation. If I grow, you already know. And yeah, man, this is Y.U.S.M.B. Always remember to stay broski. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.